Hello, Mongolian friends. It's me, John, from Wisconsin. And Jen and I are excited to talk to you today about a great topic called assurance of salvation. I just want to point out the nice flowers we have behind us. So, we know many of you guys have been going through the SCL books. Really excited about those. It helps you gain a foundation for your Christian life. Some of you have known these truths from early on, since childhood, or from early life. For some of us, these truths are new, but we've maybe forgotten through the busyness of life. It's a great idea to get back to basics every once in a while, just to remember those foundational truths that our lives should be built on. So Jen and I want to focus on assurance of salvation, as I mentioned. I'll talk a little bit first, Jen will talk, and then we'll both talk again. So we'll kind of mix it up between the two of us. The truth of assurance of salvation is that once we believe in Jesus and are saved by him, that we will not lose our salvation because of something we do or don't do. So the English word for assurance has its root in the words assure or sure. To be certain of something, to have confidence of something, to be convinced that something will happen, will occur, or that it's true. So I have the assurance of the sunrise each morning. It's something I can't control or make happen, but it's something that I am convinced will happen. By the way, it's kind of strange doing this without Temka or Atka or someone else translating for me. I have to keep going. I can't think in between. Okay, back to the topic at hand. The opposite of assurance is doubt. I can feel assured something's going to happen, but it may possibly not happen. So for example, it would be doubt. For example, I can apply for a job and I can feel good that the job interview went well and assured in my heart that I'm going to get that job, but that may or may not happen. That may or not be correct. My assurance is not based on any facts. It's a feeling. So I can doubt something will happen and then it does. I may doubt that the sun will rise tomorrow, but when it does, my doubt is proved false. My doubt wasn't based in fact or experience, again, just based on feelings. Assurance and doubt should be based in fact, in truth, and experience. So what are the things that make us doubt when we are truly saved and forgiven? For some of us, it's just a feeling. I just don't feel like God would really want me or that he would disapprove of me. Perhaps the feelings are linked to feelings of your own family upbringing, where doubts about your parents' love or acceptance happened. Maybe you have had a difficult experience in the rejection of friends or a loved one. Or maybe your current circumstances, which are difficult, are just making you feel a certain way. It's not based in fact, but you're just feeling it. And experience is a real thing, but feelings come and go. So for many of us, the doubts that I'm truly saved come from feeling like I failed at something. My sin gets in the way of seeing my assurance, of seeing his assurance for me. So at times in the past, my sin, I can be haunted by it or lie awake, and it just keeps coming back to my mind. Maybe I think that sin is so bad, there's no way God could ever forgive me for that sin. Perhaps it's a current sin or attitude. I just don't feel close to God anymore. I haven't read my Bible for so long or prayed. It's probably too late for me. I keep falling back into the same sin over and over again. How could God really accept me if I'm doing that. If I doubt that I'm saved, does that mean that I am or I may not be? These are several questions. What are other ways we can doubt we are still saved? It's something for you to think about. Another question, what are the ones you really struggle with? Okay, so that ends kind of the introduction part of this topic of assurance of salvation. The next part Jen is going to talk about, so I'm going to pause it here and let her talk.